あらあらまあまあ。
Oh, sorry. I was just at a hyperpop to get in the mood to play this game. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Alright, I want to explore more of that village. I want to see what happens at the village. I just made the best burgers of my life today. It had like I put like Parmesan cheese inside the burger. I obviously seasoned it up in hella. And then I like made like an onion tomato jam-ish thingy. It was kind of sweet, but it was more savory sweet. And then I put Gouda cheese on top of it. Yeah, dude, that shit was delicious. I really want to find a wheelchair for Olivia. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find a wheelchair in the village, just off a gut feeling, because I don't know where else I would find a wheelchair. As soon as I find a wheelchair, I'm going back to the train and I'm recruiting Olivia, because no way am I gonna fucking explore this town by myself. This place is scary, dog. Alright, come on, let's outrun this guy. Yeah, fuck you. It looks like someone is standing still in the darkness. What? Alright, what if I actually find him? Let's see what happens. Oh, and the eerie woman reveals bloodstained knives under her apron. The empty gaze pierces through you as you feel your adrenaline run high. What is going on here? Yeah, okay, I thought so. Fuck you, bro. Ooh, that's a bad number. I hate how when you take away their two arms, they can still like fucking attack, and it's just so annoying. Okay, one's dead. Beat her. Who the fuck are you? Beggar. Wheeze, wheeze, cough. Trying to get you behind to the town of Preheval, are we? Wheeze. The Nast men o Kaiser blocked the pace off. Is off limits. What is going on here? Same as always, nothing's changed. Once a shithole, always a shithole. That's so facts, bro. Okay. Oh, I don't want to go anywhere near him. I can kill you. Boom. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Sets up a bear trap. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh my god. Not this shit again. Ah, god. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, you suck. You suck. I'm better. Please don't kill me. Yeah, just fuck off, bro. Search. A severed arm and a leg. Go in here, why not? The atmosphere is getting heavier and heavier. Let's fucking use that because I'm getting scared. Ooh, that thing's open. Let's go in. 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 Seems damp and dark from here, as if something lurks down there waiting for you. Why not? Let's go down. Air down here is heavy, moist, and musky. Hello? This looks like the basement in Resident Evil 4. Or really any basement in any horror game. Why is there a chair there? I'm just gonna use these two because I feel like something's waiting for me in this place. There's a lot of red chairs. Ooh. Open it. Tails. The coin even looks better. An axe! Oh! I found an axe! Oh. I mean, this as a weapon is sure to scare you, lesser foes. Interesting. Kaiser critique. An article that talks against the Kaiser's army in Bremen. Ooh, lore. The Midnight Gazette, September 17, 1942. The formation of the Marching Men of the Night's Day marked the day Europa officially jumped the shark. There are conflicting stories as to whether the Bremen army has truly succumbed to the horrors the rumors speak of, but it is clear as a day that something vile is brewing under that black and yellow banner of Kaiser's Bremen. Especially the campaigns that took place in the area of Bohemia. Kaiser pursued this area with such vigor that it is without a question his endgame. It is hardly a coincidence that Kaiser is opening up the talks about the peace treaty right after his Bremen pig-occupied Preheval, the capital of Bohemia. The Kingdom of Rondon and the Allied forces suspect that this whole Bremen ambition is directly linked to the advanced electronic network experiments the Eastern Union has been conducting in the area. It is beyond me how the masses fail to see through these plans. Instead, they give credence to Kaiser's madness and place more trust in his perversions than logic. There are no rational answers to the irrational ideologies which Kaiser brings to the table. An article written by Karen Sawyer. I don't like how there's so many Can you... He's so fast. Fuck off, dog. Just walk away. Just walk away, bro. You're joking, bro. Can I pass? Can I pass? Please, man. I just wanna... Oh! You found occult grimoires. Ooh, that sounds cool. The book contains the basics of occult and magic. Information about the ritual. Oh! This is perfect. The Occult Grimoires, Magic in Theory and Practice, written by Samiri Zimri, translated by Oscar Rente. So that one doesn't lose his mind along with the soul, one must come prepared for all the situations. The basics of any knowledge are always the most important. You need steady foundations in order to build the tower to the gods. To perform any rites on a ritual circle, the founding circle must be carved first, okay? From top to bottom, the first one is the asymmetric circle. The asymmetric circle represents the older gods and their one-sided distribution of power. Alright. The second one is called the imperfect circle. The imperfect circle is the mark of the new gods who have strived for perfection since their conception, never to attain it truly. Alright. And the last one is called the perfection circle. The perfection circle represents countless spiraling circles culminating in the birth of the ascended ones, the ones who are able to go beyond human limits. One must never assign sigils, not meant for their founding circles. That is a lesson to take from it. One must never assign sigils, not meant for their founding circles. Okay, the beauty of these rights is that you cannot change them, but they can change you. Alright. The altar of the new gods. To appease the one sitting at the grand hall, you must put forth a worthy offering. A worthy offering. Wait, I have arms and I have a severed arm and a severed leg. There's a bone saw here. It seems like it has been used recently. Take it. Why not? Take it. Why not? Why is there random chairs everywhere? Those chairs are making me scared. Old house. The fuck? Whose house am I in? I'm actually much more scared playing this than I am than I am playing I don't know, other horror games. There's a bed in here. I don't really want to rest. Should I rest just in a different save? No one died. Wait, that's sick. Okay. No one died. Let's save my second slot here. Oh, I can leave the house. Oh, it's nighttime. What's up here? Oh my god, fucking crows. Fuck out. Oh, whoa. What the fuck is this place? Okay, let's go inside. See what happens. What's wrong? What's wrong with these guys' faces, by the way? There's towering waiter greeting here. Jeeves! Good afternoon, miss. From what I understand, you are a newcomer to this town, too, no? We just got a new mayor to the old town. I'm sure he is thrilled to start his business immediately by meeting the newcomers. Please, he's waiting at the dining room. This is, suspicious. My master's waiting for you at the dining room. Proceed upstairs, if you will. Turn left, and then to your right. Please do mind your manners. It would be advised not to mention master's antlers, for example. I'm gonna mention his antlers. I'm gonna mention his antlers. And here's found the 4 ages of modern history. Alright, let's read it. A brief history book of the different ages of modern chronology. The 4 ages of modern history. The modern age and modern chronology begins from the birth of our Lord, the Ascended One, Almer. There are many fabricated religious texts about Almer, but there is enough evidence to prove that Almer did indeed exist as a real person at the time. His birth would mark as the first age. The second age started from the reign of the so-called new gods in the year 410. There are texts about different new gods prior to this event, and the concept did exist in ancient times as well, but this group of people included the famed warlord from the eastern sanctuaries, Nazra the Great. Ooh, Nazra! This alone made this group more... This alone made this group more distinguished compared to the ones that came before. Their world order started a slow decline a few hundred years after their deaths, only to be ended by the Fellowship around year 800. The popular book, The Fellowship, inspired the contemporary people of the time and lifted the 4 people of the Fellowship, Francois, Chambara, Nilvin, and Voltaire, to a near godlike status. Their age would last until the end of the 16th century. The Western world was in a dark age at the time, and out of nowhere appeared a new idol of worship, the god of fear and hunger, the girl. People forgot the teachings of the old in times of diseases and death and turned on to this new savior. The appearance of the god of fear and hunger started the 4th age, in which mankind had to learn to adapt and evolve. As times have progressed, we are still living according to this ideology. Okay. You check the book first for anything interesting. Alchemelia. Ooh, read that. Sea level effects of the listed here. Yellow, oil, highly flammable. Blue, flame, and instead of proposing. Golden, chanterelle, nutritious liquid. I need something to heal, dog. Last frontier. Let's read that. Dude, all this reading's making me thirsty. Let me drink my kombucha real quick. Brief history of the dark continent of Finland. Hold on, let me drink. Ooh, nice. The Last Frontier, the Finland Colonial. Chapter 1. The legends report that in the year 1009, a group of explorers from Oldegard first made contact with the land region of Finland. This is the first written record of the continent. The next confirmed case dates back to year 1310, when a small fleet from Abyssonia ventured to the dark waters of the west. However, it would take another 200 years before an established trade route would be formed, again by the seafarers of Oldegard in the year 1577. It was during this escapade that the continent was named Finland, translating to Wineland, supposedly because of the amount of wine required to wipe the memories clean of the land and the horrors it contained. Despite the existence of the continent becoming more common knowledge among the scholars of the Western world, ventures to the said land were very rare. In the year 1650, a scholar from the Vatican City wrote the following description of the land. The soil consists of minerals that seem to reject sunlight and warmth altogether, resulting the ground to look like a contiguous, colorless black mass where it is hard to measure depth of each hill and basin with a naked eye. And the few plants that manage to grow in this hostile ground end up taking these very same features. Thus, the landscape merges together as far as the eye can see. Just endless darkness. If you are lucky, the clouds might shift a little, and you can at the very least tell where the land ends and where the gloomy sky begins. The land is cursed. The land is morbid and dark. Each settler comes back with vivid stories of very personal nightmares they went through during their stay in Finland. The discovery of this continent is the biggest mistake that mankind has ever made. Oh, okay. Damn. Recipes, okay, cool. The recipes are collected from the infamous Chef Anders that worked at the Royal Kitchen of Rondon at the time. It appears that Chef Anders had a serious rivalry with the previous royal chef Alexej. The rivalry escalated to the murder of the latter, after which Chef Anders created a royal feast out of his remains in all secrecy. Okay, that's cool. Now you look at the book, seems to be more about royal gossip than food recipes. So, all this murder and betrayal, you found recipes on a famous goulash and mushroom stew. Alchemelia, volume 1. That's actually perfect. Blue herb has healing properties. It's often rubbed against open. Okay, wait. This just tells me this stuff. Wait, blue fire. Ooh, there we go. Blue fire. I can make it, right? Yes. Oh, check it out. It's interesting. You find the new poems of love and torment. All right, let's read it. Perfect collection of love letters written by the storied hero Ron Chambara. The new poems of love and torment written by Ron Chambara. The book contains age-old writings of the famed poet Ron Chambara. This book concentrates on the latter half of his lifetime and production. Poem 1, The Blackened Heart. 6 heart. I totally just pressed Z on accident. What the fuck? Who would believe all your tries to blacken my name? Dead crow was a prize. They say that a tear only dries, so I want to see the day even Gorgoroth cries. They will come know this day as the cruel age. They will come know this page as the 4th phase. Won't you die? What the fuck was that ending? Sorry, I'm just checking your house. Sorry. What the fuck is up here? That's a little bit suspicious. So what are the directions again? Oh, wait, their mouths move. Wait, their mouths move when they talk. Wait, that's kind of sick. Turn left and then to your right. Please do mind your manners. I'm gonna mention his antlers. So turn left, and then turn right. Oh, Marina! Can I try and force it? Okay, I tried, but it's whatever. Wait, I'm kind of sweating. What's gonna happen here? Who the fuck are you? Oh no, I'm scared of you. Oh no, I'm scared of you. I'm gonna go talk to the fucking master of the house. Oh my god, dude, wait, that's scary. Oh. Newcomer, new comes, then the new gods. Just in time for dinner. Sit down. I'll sit down. Newcomer, isn't it peaceful here? I'm glad to see you're not a complete loony yet, unlike those others. You saw those people, didn't you? One can only wonder what happened to the folks around these parts. They've drifted far from humanity. Only thing they seem interested in is scavenging the scraps around the old town. How am I to have in-depth discussions with them? I want to talk about poetry, music, and culinary arts. You don't seem so numb yourself. What happened here? We are on the same boat here, my friend. I don't have the answers. I heard the Bremen military meddled with something. Some say the moonlight scorched this earth into something unrecognizable. And the town folk say it's always been this way. Newcomer, you haven't touched the food yet. Those are rare delicacies you can only find in Preheval. I've traveled from afar just to experience them. Pick these, for example. Don't they look absolutely delicious? Use your imagination. Food can be as inspiring as the highest forms of painted art or the most complicated musical arrangements. What comes to your mind when you look at these dangling beauties? Meatballs, kidneys, embryos, cotton candy. Duality of the mind, they look disgusting. Duality of the mind, actually, that's duality of the mind right there. Now you're just showing off. What the hell is that supposed to mean? That's so facts, dog. I'm just spewing shit from my mouth right now. No, I'm not taking this seriously at all. I'm so sorry. Let me try again. I promise I'll do better. Let's see. Yes. What about this little squirmy thing? What comes to your mind? Your antlers. Male genitalia. Get that thing off my face. Male genitalia. Such vulgar talk on my dinner table. Oh shit. Oh. Let's talk. There's no forgiving. You don't act this way on a candlelight dinner. I'm sorry, can we just sit down and eat? That train has passed already. We are way beyond that. You ungrateful and vulgar tyke. Oh god. Giant knife. 51! You know, this game is 10 times more scary than the first game. Like, the atmosphere in this game is just 10 times more scary and more unsettling than the first game. And I really, really enjoy it. It's actually awesome. Skin Bible, Chapter of Sylvian. Let's read that. A strong occult book written in the middle of the times by Enki Akarian. Whoa. Enki? My Enki? Oh, those are titties. Oh my god, I have to censor those. Sylvian, the goddess of love, lust, and creation. She created men and women at the dawn of time. From the very first moment, she loved her child dearly. Wait, is that a vagina on the top right? Wait, what the fuck? Over time, her love blossomed into a more obsessive form, and she would take a more hands-on approach in controlling the direction her children took in life, always having their best interests in mind, of course. When she realized her children would never return the same amount of affection back to her love took a more twisted form. Sylvian forced mankind more into her liking and closer to her own image with her gift to humans, the love magic, otherwise known as the flower magic. For a brief moment in history, mankind fell into a craze of fleshy delights. As a synchronized mass, sea of naked people in the middle of coitus would pulsate and waste their days. Sylvian is often associated with Gorgoroth, the god of destruction, and their offspring, Venuska, the god of nature. The mark of Sylvian raises the otherworldly protection of its wielder. Okay. Preheval document. Looking back at the history of this place, there has been settlement here for as long as the history books cover this area. It is always centered around the mysterious hollow tower that works the central pillar of the community. The city flourished during the cruel age in the 1600s, but it quickly fell from prominence the closer we got to the modern times. I understand the city is medium in size as far as cities in Eastern Europa go, but still I find it hard to believe that this place would serve as a hub of any kind in a civilized world. For some reason, the government officials insist that Preheval keeps its capital identity despite it being one of the more remote and unwelcoming cities in all of Bohemia, if not of all Europa. The only explanation I can come up with is that the country is proud of the old archaic rites that still go down in the city, and they want to show their full support. If you were to visit Preheval and sightsee its small center, you'd see glimpses of its ancient glory days, still well and alive in these modern times. Do not let the Western-style shopping district with its latest movie posters and advertisements fool you. The locals still worship the old world order in the dank and crumbling parts of the town. Ritualistic murder sites are just around the corner no matter where you are in the city, while the churches look to be dedicated to our one true god, Almer, from the outside. Insides tell a whole different story. Ancient gods without name and any known language still linger in those crypts, and why wouldn't they? You can hear the priests chant their masses in the moonlit alleys during the dead of the night. The whole wicked city is a playground for the ancient beings, and the people living there offer themselves to the first taker without second thought. You know, the more and more I read, the more and more I feel like Almer is just a Jesus figure. It is a week-old newspaper article about the supposed end of the Great War II. Two of the biggest powers in the Western world, the Eastern Union and the Bremen, settled for peace after the last aggressive push by the Bremen troops happening just days prior to the treaty. The Bremen troops seized the power in a small city of Preheval, located in central Bohemia, just west from Lake Verdite. The last push was considered especially aggressive, and it is widely considered to have advanced the peace agreements on a larger scale. Another major factor behind the peace was the joint assaults against the Eastern Union on both the western and eastern fronts. From the west, the remnants of the Kingdom of Rondon kept attacking the Eastern Union, and from the east, the Kingdom of Edo continued the campaign after their prior defeats. The article goes on and on about the small details, but that seems to be the gist of the article. So this is literally just talking about a narrative about World War II. Like this whole game, I feel like. A Book of Enlightenment! Skin Bible, chapter of Almer. Enki Akarian. I think that might be my Enki, maybe. Oh, his penis isn't now. That's cool. Almer, the Descended One of the two human-born gods known to this day. There are two stories of the origins of Almer. The more common story speaks of a human born from a virgin mother. Yeah, Jesus figure. A mere mortal that had humble origins, but one that quickly rose to prominence because of his teachings. Unlike the warring kings and sultans of the time, Almer's ideal world united people of all different religions and ideologies under one umbrella. The powers of the time wouldn't stand up for this, and quickly had him arrested and sentenced for a public humiliation and eventual death on a cross. This only served Almer's purpose, making him a martyr, and the pain he went through pushed him over the edge to his ascension to the true godhood. After his ascension, Almer returned to avenge his death. The bloodbath that ensued shook the world order and demolished the worship new gods of the time had been enjoying. The other version of Almer's origins tells how Sylvian, the older god of fertility, ordered a deity known as Vitruvia to create an architectural reprography of a man and a woman that would be to the likeness of Sylvian herself. Vitruvia, being the master architect, did just that. Sylvian fell in love with the results. She went on and created the mankind according to Vitruvia's drawings. At first, Vitruvia was amazed by the life Sylvian managed to usher into her designs. However, over time, Vitruvia started to see small imperfections here and there. Nothing bothered her more than the idea that her designs were anything but perfect. So she set out to create the perfect human being, the pinnacle of man's potential. This being was born on the year nil, and he is the one known as Almer today. On the surface level, these stories don't contradict with themselves too much, but on an ideological level, there are interesting differences. The other story tells how a mortal, everyday man rose to rival the power of older gods, while the other story makes Almer just one more creation of the higher powers. The truth might lie somewhere between these stories, if you'd ask me. Oh, the mark of Almer raises the physical protection of its wielder. The text includes a sigil of the Almer and instructions on how to use it. Oh. Like, for me to use on a thingy? Tell the pocket cat. Oh my god, there's so much reading in this episode. First chapter in the old fairy tale used to scare children from wandering off on their own. The particular copy seems faithful to the original, unlike the modern, watered down version of the story. Tell the pocket cat. There's so much fucking reading, bro. Okay. To be honest, I did not care about that at all. Alright, let's be nice to him. Let's be nice to him. What comes to your mind when you look at these dangling beauties? Meatballs. Meatballs. Surely you have never visited Preheval before. Such common courses are not dealt around these parts. Alright, well I tried. Let's see, yes. What about this little squirmy thing? What comes to your mind? Your antlers. Now why the hell would you say something like that? Fucking hell. God damn it. 237s? That's fucking 74! Oh my... No way it just did that to me. Man in Dreams flyer. Let's read about that. With an a flyer with an eerily familiar face. Oh! Whoa! We see this man in dreams? Over the past week or so, since the full moon, people all over Preheval and its neighboring settlements see his face in their dreams every night. If you're one of them, or if you have any information that can help us identify this person, please contact. It's like that one thing that kept going on. It was like I think it was an ARG that went on around where it's like, have you seen this man? And it's just a pic of this fugly ass guy with like unibrow looking face, and he's just smiling at you. This reminds me of that. No continuation to be found on the flyer. Oh, also, I searched up the name Percolate, like, online. Because it seemed like an actual word, and it was. It was like a Finnish word for, like, evil spirit. Kind of, you know, like to give. That's like a telling thing about what Percolate has in store for me. Chapter over. Oh, fucking another skin Bible from Enki, bro. Why are you making me read, dog? Oh my god, dude. Oh wait, it's about the moon in this game. The Majora's Mask moon. Very much like the sun, the moon is one of the primordial entities, and thus it has lore and beliefs written since the dawn of time. This makes it difficult to separate facts from fiction and mad ramblings from hidden truth. Consistent details among the myriad of stories seem to hint of a god called Rur, also known as the trickster god and the moon god. In the most ancient of writings, Rur is depicted as the god of the insane and those who succumb to the madness. His blessing to men is his moonlight, which is said to uncover the truth under the human filth. Truth that is often too much for a human handle. Wait, do you guys know Ghost Charm? Like the YouTuber Ghost Charm? He's like Villainpedias or Heropedias. I just watched his new video about Sheogorath, the god of madness from Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls. Or just any Elder Scrolls game. Actually, though, like, I've always had to talk to people, like, if you could be a god of anything, what would you be the god of? And I always answer, like, I personally would be the god of, like, mischief or madness or stuff like that. Because you know how fucking fun that shit would be? Just being the god of just all things insane and lunatic. I think that'd be the most entertaining, like, pastime in the world. Like, imagine just being a god and just being like, you know, I'm the god of madness, and I really feel like setting the world on fire right now. Just the entire world on fire. I feel like that'd be the funniest shit in the world. Like, just doing stuff like that, that'd be fucking awesome. It can be debated whether his version of the truth is more accurate than that of the human filth. Unlike many of the other older gods, Rur's part in the greater scheme of things remains a mystery. Just looking at the night sky, you can see his presence in an eternal slumber. This makes his secrecy even more infuriating. He is literally hiding in plain sight. The mark of Rur raises the maximum capacity of the mind. The text includes the sigil of the Rur instruction on how to use it. Okay. Kaiser's rise to power. Let's read that, I guess. Midnight Gazette, January 31st, 1936. Appointment of Kaiser as Bremen Chancellor has been made official today. Approximately 14 years, Kaiser brought into being the greatest popular movement Bremen has ever seen. In fact, one of the greatest as history registers. This mysterious man who seems to remain in secrecy under his now trademark hood rose to popularity seemingly out of nowhere. But just witnessing him giving one of his famous speeches to masses makes it very obvious why both the high and low class fell under his charms. Kaiser's energy is a sight to behold. And in a short amount of time, Kaiser has managed to unite the Midwestern nations under the flag of Bremen. He formed the special troops, the marching men of the ninth day, which effectively have been expanding the Bremen arena at a rapid rate. A rate that has made the leaders of the Eastern Union worried where these turns take the world cannot be foreseen. His acts can very well be described as vile and monstrous, but only future history can tell is just by that. Okay. These look like embryos. The beginning and the end of life. I like your way of thinking. Oh, okay. What about this little squirmy thing? I dare not. Snakes. Sitting on the ground. Yes, the deceiving one. Oh, okay, I'm making it. This one is my favorite. What is that? This peculiar fungus. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Coitus. Nudity. The surface of the mushroom is as silky as the butt cheeks of a virgin. Yes. Oh, what are you even thinking, Mayor? I don't know about you, but I'm full. I thank you for the company. From what I understand, you are needed in the city. I do have the key, however. I have one last question. Do you support the Bremen army? Are you a man of Kaiser, so to speak? Oh, shit. Well, to be honest, I don't know enough to support either side, sir, but I think you're putting me in a trap. So I'm gonna say I support the Bremen army. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Fuck you. A chapter of Venushka. Another skin Bible. God damn it, bro. Enki, stop writing. Oh, you kind of look cool. You're like 4 arms. Cycle of destruction and creation is seen in its purest form in nature. Thus, it comes as no surprise that the very god of nature, Venushka, is an offspring of the 2 older gods, Gregoroth and Sylvian. Oh, they got it on. Not bad. Like the nature of mankind, the nature of Venushka too can change from fiery, raging volcanoes to serene grasslands where a gentle wind lulls one to sleep. The similarities between nature and mankind are fitting as both grew up sucking the many bosoms of Sylvian after all. Many, that's funny. Both are born from the same loins. Venushka and the representation of humanity, Almer the Ascended One, are considered equal. Neither of the two stands taller. What is Venushka's is for the men to reap, just as the nature reaps are old and weary. The mark of Venushka raises the otherworldly offense as its wielder. The text includes a suggestion on how to use it. Cool. Okay. Let's give our chapter to Gregoroth. Oh, God. Fucking. Enki, you fucking go outside, touch grass, bro. It's gotta censor more shit, bro. Alright, Gregoroth, the treasure man who ushers a new dawn with force and violence. Gregoroth is the other part of the most primal duality, creation and destruction, where the other doesn't exist without the other. The word destruction is often associated with the evil of the world. This of course is foolishness. There is no room for new creation if the slate is not first burnt clean and empty. That's so facts. A man fears destruction. Man gets accustomed to peace and quiet. Man grows fat and afraid of change. Change is inevitable, just as Gregoroth. What one needs to understand is that the destruction is of pure kind. It does not target one man specifically. It just exists. Gregoroth is associated with the god of creation, Sylvian, and their child, the god of nature, Venushka. Gregoroth offers to mankind the blessing of blood magic. Constant sacrifices in his name will maintain the relationship. The mark of Gregoroth raises the physical strength of its wearer. The text includes the sigil of the Gregoroth. Okay. Embryos. Snakes. Nudity. I fight against the Bremen army. Haha, yes! You have my support. Here, the key is yours. You get the lion brass key. Other keys with the army, I'm afraid. Please be discreet. I do not wish to start trouble with the Kaiser. Do not mention my part in this. Okay, let's go search this place. I'm interested in what this person's on about. Hello. Oh! Oh my! Jesus! Dude, what the fuck, man? You can't just fucking do that. You fucker. No. Marina! Marina! Please help Marina! Oh my god, he is so fucking creepy. Oh, he has the tails and the heads on his thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please die, man. Oh my god. Oh. Hello? No way, right? What the fuck? Wait, really?